Hey guys, in this video I will show you how you can fix TPM attestation is not ready for Faceit. So the first step what you need to do here, you need to go to search, then you need to go to settings. On settings you need to go to Windows Update, then you need to go to advanced options, then here go to recovery, and then press advanced startup and restart your computer and wait until your computer restarts.
And after you restart your computer, and you should see this window here, then you need to go to troubleshoot, then go to advanced options, and then you need to go to a UEFI firmware settings, right? And then press restart and wait until your computer reboots to BIOS mode. So guys, I'm in my BIOS. Of course, if you have different motherboard, it may be different. So I will leave the link in the description below, showing you step by step for all motherboards, how you can basically fix the issue. But if you're using Gigabyte, I will show you how you can do that. So first of all, you need to go to settings, then you need to go to miscellaneous. Then here you need to go to make sure VT.D is disabled here. Then what you need to do here is to make sure Intel Platform Trust technology here is enabled. Then go to Trusted Computing. Then you need to scroll down here until you see Device Select, and then it can be Auto or it can be TPM 2.0. And then make sure that physical presence version is 1.3, and then block SID is disabled. Then what you need to do here is to go to boot, then go to a CSM support, make sure it's disabled, then go to secure boot here, and then make sure it's on custom or not, but simply you just need to select the option basically that unlocks secure boot here, and then make sure it's enabled. And after that, you just need to save and exit and go to your computer.
And once you're on desktop, then you just need to write on search TPM .msc, and then go here, and you should get the TPM is ready for use option here. If for some reason you're not getting this, then try to clear TPM and refresh it, or simply then go to system information here, look for system model here, copy that model, go to Google, put that model, and write BIOS and install latest drivers of your BIOS depending on your model. And that's pretty much it. So if I help you out, please press like.